are here with Exquisite Archery, which is one of my only mini game, where we draw by shooting bows and arrows. It's great. Okay. Okay, cool. Um, so yeah, I'm too far away for this really to be practical. I'm just trying to write the word hi. Okay. Aiming is hard in this, which is part of the fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
It certainly was when I made it anyway. I still kind of have a fascination with doing things, normal things done weird.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense at all.
it does.
Say, if we would like to take this opportunity, well, okay, now it's hi with a period under it. If we want to take this opportunity to add any themes, we probably should. I threw a few in, not a lot.
Oh yeah. No.
I fix.
Well, you did fix them wrong. Like, wait.
I love the lobby. It's such a good demonstration of this silly mechanic I like. Somewhere I've got
They
an
left it in.
yeah.
They just left it in the lobby, not limited to the game.
Right, yeah. No, that part was kind of inspired by how whenever we'd play building game, we'd always decorate the lobby because we were just all in creative mode.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, heck yeah, decorating lobbies is awesome.
In
So
fact, I was looking around going, wasn't there a lava? Oh no, that's the building game. Uh,
I mean, we could add one, but I don't remember what's underneath this platform, so
yeah. I made an orange part, but then when I filled it in with black, that looks like Mickey Mouse.
a little bit, but we'll go with heart. There are infinitely better ways I could do this room now, but
I
it's
am back.
hello. We popped into the theme room to see if
Yep.
we wanted to add anything. I added a few things when I was getting the server set up, but if chat has any suggestions.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm still amused by the fact that you can just make snowballs look like any item and then float them in midair.
They go in.
Probably. We've got 20 themes now. There's no sound effect or confirmation. It's just if you look over at the right side with the scoreboard, you can watch the theme count go up. Yeah.
It looked like it landed on the floor, but then I couldn't find it to pick it up unless you picked it up.
It's okay. When I was testing it, it turned out the server had command blocks out, and I'd thrown a couple themes in there, and then I fixed it, and it's like, oh, they all went in at once because it's just well, no, actually it got stuck because this is actually a hopper that leads into a container that it's pulling the information from.
Game sounds
So what?
are
Yeah.
way up there. Let's lower that.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. The anvils are really loud.
Yeah, I'm on a profile that I don't normally mini game on, so all the sounds were max.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have we ever gotten Max to play this? I know that's only barely related to what you said.
Well, phonetically the same, so.
Yes.
I don't recall if he has or not. I don't believe he has when I played.
Probably not. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if this kind of stuff is his cup of tea anyway. I assume we will probably want to start with just the default 5-minute rounds, at least to warm up. I enjoy
think so.
I enjoy the 2-minute rounds very much, but
I've
when
I've
you're
added 2
re-getting a feel.
themes in there.
Okay. So say we are good to, like, if you want to add more, feel free. If you don't, we can go like get set, go play
I
around.
can't think of any right now.
Honestly, I was having trouble too, so I might have like thrown in video game characters and sorry. God, I love these doorways. I know it's just silly, but it's like I like how smooth they are. It's like all my favorite things that I've done in here are the things that if you're not really looking for them, you would just completely not notice.
Yeah. Is D coming?
No, he said he couldn't make it. We might play a little bit of this again during the Minecraft minigame segment if at least 2 people other than me show up. So.
Okay.
But we've got options. That segment is still sort of undetermined what exactly we're doing. We will figure it out about 5 minutes still.
This doesn't go anywhere.
No, it's not. It's just it pops up a thing in your chat.
Okay.
I thought it like looked nicer on screen than a bunch of signs on the wall, or like forcing everybody to hold a book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. We ready?
I'm ready.
It'll randomize us on teams.
Yeah, it should anyway. Somebody's already on cyan, so apparently I was on cyan.
Yep.
Okay.
Red.
Can I look up a reference image?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I guess you got one of my character ones. And as a reminder, we are drawing the bottom of whatever we've gotten.
Yes.
This is the bottom? Okay, I forgot.
Yes. Yeah, it does say so at the
Well,
bottom
as
of
you
your
said
screen,
something.
but yeah. It's
Oh.
been so long since we've
Bottom.
played. Yeah. Also, I'll be honest, at least on my screen, the font is really hard to read on that. I don't know if it was always like that or if my eyes are just getting old. Probably both.
Let's see. Okay, so I need this.
Getting used to the aiming when you first start playing is hard. I'm launching arrows like over the top of my board.
Yep.
There's a reason. There's a couple reasons, but that one of the reasons that there's a backer on all these boards is so that it is at least a little bit harder to accidentally draw on someone else's. Hey, Dirt! Belly of chicken and mashed potatoes sounds fantastic.
I'm starting to get hungry now.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, I have.
How much
Yeah,
time?
that was.
Okay.
193 seconds because I did not convert to minutes. Why am I trying to fill this in?
Nope, that's one.
Because it's fun, that's why. Probably should have turned some music on. Oh well.
Wish I could draw a straight line.
That's hard.
That
yeah.
reminds me. Music. Where is that?
I mean, okay, I have a. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it after the round.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that since we are playing Minecraft, I would not be wrong to just put on the playlist I have of Minecraft music, right?
I mean, that's the playlist I've got
is
going.
appropriate for Minecraft.
I honestly wish Minecraft had a setting to just play the music constantly because I love the music. I've seen mods that do it, but it's like I shouldn't have to install a mod for something that could easily just be a menu toggle. But you know, that's just me.
That is once over.
Where?
I need
Oh, okay.
to fix
Me not
that one.
remembering where my colors go.
You know.
I mean, I did make the themes I submitted in there rather broad.
Yeah. Most of okay, the ones I put in that were characters, they are not broad, but most of the themes in here that I've put in, like the default ones, they're pretty generic.
So I have
Honestly,
a critter.
I honestly think like the game is a little bit more fun when it's kind of more open like that, because you just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, we could do a round where we just like ignored the themes and just drew something. Actually, that's an idea. We could put like some themes in there. It's like draw whatever you want. But only the bottom of it.
All right, so let's just get a line of this.
About 30 seconds.
Ah,
And the game does not really like give you a chance to go, wait, no, I'm not done.
Yeah, I was saying I got a critter and I'm trying to draw legs, but you wouldn't know it by looking at them.
I also apologize because I'm pretty sure that's me. 10 seconds.
yeah. Let's just
That's about all I got.
nope.
Good enough. Okay.
Where's that? No,
I like
dang
the
it.
ticking sound
I was
for the last
I was
10.
in the middle of
Yeah.
fixing that.
Oh well, such is life.
Oh, this.
Okay. Okay.
I think I can do this.
Let's see. That's not how you spell what I was typing. Okay, so I need.
No, that's the wrong color. Dang it. Nope, I accidentally changed one of your colors underneath. I wish there was a way to prevent that.
I don't know if you noticed in my Elden Ring segment, but I had to change the arcing and take an aim at one of those knights with my bow.
Yeah.
And all I could think was, this is just like Minecraft. There's a lot of games where you have to take arc into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Skyrim is one of them. It may be. I don't remember exactly.
I wonder how this would do with snowballs. You throw the snowballs to paint.
So the problem with snowballs, is that it's a little bit harder to assign a color to them. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. It's just at the time I was doing it, I didn't know how. Might work. I don't know. Again, I need to like completely rewrite this to work for 120 stuff, but
Yeah,
at
there
least
we
we have
go.
the option of playing older versions. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oop, that.
There we go.
Oh, I need to swap again. Nope, actually I didn't.
I'm gonna want screenshots of these after the round, so let's not restart it immediately.
Sure.
Because Honestly, the screenshots of the finished stuff is like one of my favorite parts. Actually, I'm gonna...
Do that. Put that there. Put one there. One there.
I keep changing colors underneath the glass. I really need to figure out how to make that not happen. Like, it was an occasional thing, like when I was coding it, and then just, I don't know, this game, for some reason, it's happened to me like 3 or 4 times since,
I haven't noticed.
I mean, it could just be my aiming, too, but...
I may have, it looks like it.
That's okay, it is what it is. If we were doing this game on, like, pen and paper, that is also a potential risk. Like, you accidentally draw a little bit into the other section, but...
I think I'm happy with what I've done here.
I like what I've got, but I have 40 seconds to finish it. I need this color here.
What team am I on?
What color is next
Yellow.
to,
What color is my platform? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, color doesn't really matter, but... close enough.
Okay.
You're allowed to look. You're allowed to look up a reference. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. This.
Okay.
Gonna do that because I gotta do that for this one.
Yeah, that's why I said that, because I knew you hadn't done that one yet.
Well, thank you for thinking of it.
I mean, I probably should have, so... I didn't, because I'm feeling chaotic today, but... I think I'm making this backwards. Oh well.
That's fine.
I might not be able to do this, but I'll try.
I mean, you're just making the tops, like, basically the head.
Yeah.
Good enough there, okay. Where's white? White's not a perfect eraser, but it's close enough.
Okay, well, I guess it would have been harder to aim. I started to say, what if you used all wool blocks instead of iron blocks? But
Yeah, I did the grid so
the
that
gridding
you
does,
yeah.
yeah.
If there was one more hotbar slot, or I had a better way of swapping, you know, your hotbar, because honestly, this version of changing your hotbar fills up the map files with you know, maps, which is funny, but yeah, if I had like one more space to work with, I think I would put in an eraser. If I ever get around to the rewrite for 120, I think finding a slightly better, at the very least, a slightly better way to, change the hotbar.
Oh, rather than the little eraser sounds?
Well, no, what it is that that's a map. It's just an empty map, and when it detects a non-empty map in your inventory, it triggers the command to swap them.
Mm.
Like that's kind of like an old trick, but it does take up an inventory slot. Kind of cute, not perfect, but you know.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, that just hit right where I didn't need it to hit.
Yep, happens to me a lot. Good enough.
Okay.
I should be using cyan or we have light blue.
Yeah, there's light blue. That looks really weird. I have made it like infinitely worse here. Okay.
I can't wait to see.
I just wanted to give it an ear, but no, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think we all know what everyone's working on right now.
True, yeah.
I wanted to give it an ear. I guess you had the one I started with.
Yep.
Sayla has the one I just finished.
Yeah, I need to fix another color over here. If I can first hit that. There we go, and then we fix that. I say we fix that. Thank you.
Shoot, we only got 20 seconds? No way.
Yep, yeah. Maybe that particular theme was a little bit much.
Okay, he's got a gauze bandage on his head because he has no eyes.
Nice.
Spent
Just
too
two
much
black
time
dots,
on the
it's
mouth.
fine. Yeah.
There's no way too much time on the mouth. I don't even.
Alright, I only got part of this guy done.
Okay, that's actually cute. The one I'm looking at.
I was hoping the face would look that way. I actually did really well for the middle.
Yeah, you did. We all picked the same color scheme too, so that worked out.
I mean, you showed me
Alright.
the brown and yellow at the top of your layer, so how did this one end up looking?
We all had different ideas about how the tree should be done. I didn't do any sky.
That's why I like the yeah, that's actually a fantastic giraffe. It's hilarious. I was expecting it to be
Yeah, it
really
is.
bad.
Yeah, King DDD, poor guy.
Yeah, it's fine.
All he can do is ask for help.
I was trying to fix the grass when the timer ran out.
Yeah. I was trying to make his coat, but
Actually, that looked pretty good.
yeah.
On
The
version
time
of
limit
his coat.
yeah. The time limit is a bit harsh, but
Yeah.
if we did
I wasn't sure how if you'd take the neck up any much higher or not.
Nah, I decided that I would use the entire thing for the head. Or more or less the entire thing.
Yeah. You connected in the right spot. That's cool.
That's why the glass is there, so that you can kind of see the top row. I was building, and like I was facing the other way, and like the neck was gonna be here on the right, and then it's like, wait, I see the neck. I have to turn it. I have to turn it.
I'll have to remember to check for that next time because I did not match up
Yeah.
anything on the tree.
But the thing about the tree is that as long as there's a trunk going up and green stuff around it, it's a tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some trees might come out looking healthier than others, but they're still trees. Let me see. I don't think we have this pinned. Les pin. Forever.
Yep. It's still pinned on mine, so.
Oh, okay. Well, it is now pinned on mine as well. So we do have a whole charity marathon going on if anybody would like to share or whatever. Let's pop into here. We are not being
By
as...
the way, how much have we raised?
We are currently sitting at. Wait, let me swap windows. $174 and 11 cents.
$174. That's good.
And 11 cents. Specifically to annoy
11
people for
cents.
whom that annoys.
That 11 cents has been there since the day one.
Yeah, well, because
Minute one.
I decided to kick it off with 11:11. Just because, it's the 11th marathon.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hmm.
$74.11. Cool.
Too many windows open. Got 2 monitors, and I still feel like I have too many windows open. Okay, we're all back in here, although I don't know where... Oh, you're in one of the theme rooms, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, where did you go? I hear you typing.
Let's see.
My animals are very loud. I wish there was a way I could get text input from players without it having to be like something on an anvil. Or in a book. Or...
I think this is the right spelling for this, but... I've got some some very vague themes in there now.
Cool. Honestly, the more the better, because then it's like more random. You play a good few rounds with just the default themes, and you see all of them very quickly.
Also, I did put in 3 of the same theme.
Oh gosh.
Stacking the odds.
Yep. It'd be nice if all 3 got that same thing too.
It would be. I mean, to be fair, there is an option in the options room to make it so it forces everybody to have the same theme, but I have literally never used it. It exists, I know it works, and that's it. Trying to think of things. Sure, good enough. Okay. I threw it on the floor. I'm not sure if it was a good decision or a bad decision to make these rooms entirely out of glazed terracotta. The brown's not so bad. The options room kind of hurts.
I'm gonna go take a look at that.
Yeah, go look at it. Yeah. It's just a lot.
Let's see. So if you follow this diagonal, and it cuts across to this, and then it hits this corner and splits. That's... but it comes right back to that corner.
Yeah, this is a very bright room.
Yep.
I'm looking.
I do not want to go into hard mode.
Nah, probably not yet. Not right now. Maybe if we have just like a few minutes of the stream left, and we just want to like do some quick rounds or something. But like a 5 is honestly good. Yeah, we could do an easy round. It will be a 21-minute game.
Oh, because then we all get 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's minutes per round. I'm gonna get some music going real fast.
Randomly assigned.
I've just been playing the same Minecraft playlist and pausing it where needed.
What would same for all do? We all get the same theme and then have a chance to draw from top to bottom,
No, it's
or
yeah,
bottom up,
exactly, yeah.
and then we would get three different. It'd be look like three different pictures,
It's
but
all the same prompt, yeah.
all the same. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep. And then there's the what happens to unassigned players. I don't know. There's a
Like
lot of
all three
things in
people,
this
like
room.
three. We would
Yeah.
all three end up drawing a whole tree, but then we would
Yeah, it
curious as
would
to
be
how
like
our trees fit together.
yeah. And like after the first round, you are kind of judging based on what you can see of the other person's tree too.
True.
Yeah.
If you
I'm
remember to look.
Yeah, if you remember to look. It's there as an option if you'd like it. Okay. I want my music audible but not like blowing people's eardrums out. And the thing with Minecraft music is that it often starts very quiet. I'm not going to push the button, but one of the things I'm pretty proud of how it works is the themes moderation. First, it makes you confirm it, and then it teleports everybody except you into the lobby. And you just, like, you get to sort through all of them as papers in a chest. And, like, pull out the ones you don't want. Or add new ones,
know.
but
That's cool.
yeah. The ones marked in red are no undo. Or are otherwise disruptive. Mostly for like debugging and stuff, or if you just want a completely fresh start on the map. And that's getting loud again. What is it with Minecraft music? Okay. You're going down to 30%, and you better not get any louder.
Okay, it looks like from when you popped up from, it looks like you popped up out of the floor.
Oh, it's probably because it's a teleport command. Minecraft teleport commands, a lot of times visually, they'll show the player. Instead of disappearing and reappearing, it just flies the whole thing across. I am gesturing and I don't have my camera on. Funny how that works.
I hope we get some of the themes I just put in.
Alright, you want to give it a shot?
Yep.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Someone else hit go. Oh boy.
Oh, oh boy.
Well, okay, I think I'm gonna just look up a picture first.
Well, never mind.
I mean, okay, so looking at this, I think I know what you intended with this prompt, but I'm gonna take it literally.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see, I need this hot bar. And okay, a little lower than I was expecting, but that's fine.
Yep. Depending on where you stand, I find about 2 blocks above
Yeah.
is usually decent.
But also there's the angle that you shoot.
Mm-hmm. Just deleted the thing I was just put there. Hate it when I do that. Okay.
Reference image does help.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Bat?
This one's gonna be really weird.
I think they're all gonna be really weird. That's the fun.
Mirror-like even.
Nope, don't disappear on me, phone. This is definitely going to be really weird. There's not much to go on at the top of mine.
Right, I keep forgetting white is on the other hotbar. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Cool. This
That-
doesn't look at all like what I intended it to.
Sometimes it's easier to draw certain things as if you were drawing in let's see, like for Minecraft scales.
Yeah, alright, this doesn't look at all good. Color can I pair with this that won't look really bad?
Sailor, are you bored already?
Or have we resorted to the annual tradition of trying to knock each other off the platforms?
No, I'm just trying to
Your
paint the
arrow's landing near
platform.
me.
I'm being nice. I'm just trying to paint the platform.
Okay. Got 50 seconds, and I started a new part of it, and I regret everything. Okay.
Yeah, mine was really easy to just do the bit that I did. And I'm very much looking forward to the scale this turns out to be. Because there is nothing to go on with what I've done so far.
No. Good enough. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no colors for you to go on, basically. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow, that one came up already? Jeez.
This, apparently. Okay. This will be very interesting.
Let's see. Okay. Well, no, this will be
Let's
fine.
see. Replace this layer here. Concentration mode.
Yeah, honestly, very concentration mode.
The lighting's not great on this side for some reason.
That's weird. It's all sunlight. It should be fine.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
would
I'm not-
think, right?
Yeah.
But then the crosshair is getting lost, and it's lost in the.
Oh, and the like the iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too a little bit. weird color stuff.
I don't remember that being an issue before, but I
I
don't.
wonder if it's like 19.3 or something, because I know they like tweaked some of the visuals.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Not sure which color to use here.
Got about 90 seconds, I think. No, a little more. You know, math is hard. I don't know.
I'm not fine.
Wow. So this one is one I suggested, and I'm regretting it.
That doesn't work either. It's not working. I have to go with this, which means there can be 0 mistakes.
I have no idea what that is. Why?
Well, I can fix that mistake.
This looks really
I don't
weird,
think-
honestly. Cool. I'm just gonna bring this color
No,
up
that's
a little
not-
bit.
Yeah, no. This is, do that. And then we do that.
"30 seconds.
Let's see.
What's that?
It's only 30 seconds. I only have one option to do. Undo these last 2 shots. There we go. It's going to be hard to see some of the detail on mine.
Oh. You're not even going to be able to tell what I'm doing. Sorry.
Oh, God. There's
Okay.
a row of iron blocks.
Yeah, I didn't make it to the top. Have fun.
Maybe we should do a 7-minute round.
Let's just take a look at this.
Wait, I'm doing that all wrong. Crap. It is.
Let's do this.
This one's gonna be very funny. I'm assuming, yeah, that's red at the bottom. So this is the one you started with, bad.
Yeah. That one will be funny, won't it?
Dirt's quote in the chat. Nothing says love like mounting their head to the wall.
That was a recently newly added quote. Okay, I'm definitely getting some spots that should not be getting colored.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to use white as an undo marker for this one.
Oh, this is gonna look really creepy. Okay, maybe...
Right?
Well, no, I meant the way I was drawing this particular portion is going to be very creepy.
Oh yeah, on the one you're drawing that I finished, it's very difficult to see what I had left over from it, but...
Oh, that's fine. I'm taking the prompt as written. So
Yes. I did the same, but I had a universally adaptable one that would make sense for most cases.
That's right.
Um,
oh, I know why I can't see what color I was on. It's because I selected black and the blocker is black in front. That was not where I wanted that piece.
let's see.
Okay, here. Nope.
How did that even
You know what?
there?
I'm going to just call this good enough, given the lack of a connector.
Yeah.
I think you know what I probably
Yeah,
went for
I
drawing.
can't help you there.
It's fine.
Good enough. Okay, I hate it. Wait, no, wait. In order to make it legit, I need a different color.
It would really help if I could get the right block to color.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Don't have time for these mistakes. Stop it.
we should try one long round just to see what we can do.
Yeah, I would probably be able to just spend a little bit more time instead of having stuff like this. I could do a little bit of erasure, I guess.
Okay.
There we go.
You all remember DDD from the last round?
Similar problem?
Similar problem.
You know, that's good enough.
No! Okay. I started the hat too low, and when I moved up high, I was working my way down. I didn't have time to finish the face. Dang it.
I was wondering just how tall Mario would get.
I kind of just assumed that you made the bottom all of the legs, so I made the middle like all of the torso, and I forgot to put in hands.
Not quite all
And I
the way.
assumed it was probably going to be just the head, so that's what I was working on, but I
Yup.
didn't do a great job.
Time
Look
is
at
hard.
us. Topic yourself.
I just made a
Like
scorpion
on
on the top.
Yeah, well,
portion.
we all made scorpions.
Yeah, it was plural, so that makes sense.
I tried stacking mine.
Oh,
Say, look, your scorpion looks best. Mine looks like a squished frog.
I see a hydrate redemption.
Nice.
Thank you for the
claws, and they both
reminder.
ended up facing the same way.
Let's see. I gotta get my mouse cursor back in the game.
I am amused by some of the things I have done when I was making this game. Like it was technically, I think, possible. I tested and proved it that you could shoot the themes room like by shooting over the wall. So I shielded it.
Apparently mine looks like a cat.
Oh, of the
The scorpion.
yeah.
I looked up a scorpion. It was like orange on the bottom, brown on the top. So
Yeah.
Actually, I could see that as a cat.
Yeah.
Only thing is it's got too many legs.
It's a fancy cat.
Yeah. But knowing what the topic was, I saw scorpion. Yeah.
We didn't get any of mine, but that yourself was a really good one.
So
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
yourself is actually one of the defaults.
Which is
It's a
weird
good
because you got my
default.
black boots and blue jeans, Fato's black shirt, and your orange cap.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it didn't look at all like me, so it's like, fine, I've got to put some orange on it somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't have time to put anything on the shirt. And
Oh,
there's
what
not
we're
a
gonna
good
do...
skin color for
No, there's really
wolves.
not. We're working in wool, so there's not a good option. So we're gonna do a long round next, I think. We've got time.
Yeah.
Did anyone want to add themes, or do you just want to go?
I'm
Just
good.
wanna
Okay.
Yes.
Very generic,
Okay.
thanks.
go. I like this one.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Let's see, what can I do here?
I'm going to start from the top on this. It's probably about the only way that it can be done.
Mm.
Various option. Sorry, you go. Ah, okay, I think that's affecting it. I didn't realize this was using the same options as my other saves. And the thing I was messing with last night required me to change my field of view settings. And it is absolutely throwing off my aim. We're back to normal now.
Mm.
And I didn't even notice until I tried to sprint, and it didn't sprint.
Oh,
Or it didn't
yeah.
look like it was sprinting.
Yeah, that's why I have mini games in its own save, but for some reason that wasn't loading up. It just wasn't
okay,
working.
so yeah, the weird thing about this is that usually I have different versions just in their own folders, but apparently this and the thing I was working on, honestly, even this afternoon and most of last night instead of sleeping, apparently they are sharing in options. Okay, this is a bad choice of drawing for a
So
7
there
minute
you
round.
have exactly one letter correct. Plus some extras.
Mine requires 2 different shades of brown. I'm going with
There are not
orange
2
for the
different,
light
yeah.
brown.
Mine's already done.
Mine is basically done, but only because I had no ideas. So I will
Mine's not done, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be too challenging to get it done.
That's how it goes sometimes. You do the long round and it ends up you get it done quickly.
I cannot wait to see what this turns into.
Guess my aim's getting better as I go.
Yeah. The more you play this, I think the more locked in you kind of get. But yeah, things got better for me after I fixed my field of view settings. Somehow. It's weird how that'll affect it though.
Oh, there we go. I'm starting to hit the back platform.
Oh, you're getting real far.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason why all that stuff's shielded.
It's an elbow room. Maybe. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. It's real elbow room.
I'm just curious if there's a way, if we all get done with our round, to just skip to the next round.
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah. Got a maximum time limit, but we don't.
No, it doesn't.
Click
Yeah,
to
just a
set
way to
through.
mark yourself as finished. Yeah. I could probably come up with something, even if it was like a trigger command or something. But yeah, no, that's on my list for when I fix it for 120, because I do genuinely want to do that. Right in the face.
Hit both of you once. Yep, you got me.
Yep. Oh.
Like, at this distance, it's very hard to tell if you're shooting too far or shooting too not far enough.
Yeah. Are we all
Salem
done?
knows how to keep
Oh,
from
yeah,
getting hit. He just moves from side to
I've been
side.
done for about like 100 seconds.
Yeah, I'm done too. We picked the long one to get the simple, easy stuff to draw.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, the next round is going to have us trying to figure out how to match our thing up with the next person's, so.
That's probably where the extra time will need to come in handy.
Yeah. But yeah, in lieu of other, like, interface options, I'm thinking like a trigger command to mark yourself done. Those are easy enough. But they're also, you can't really do that by accident. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got the warp back to platform thing.
I like it.
Having a game rule to turn off fall damage was fantastic. Because under normal circumstances, teleporting you back up here would make you take all that fall damage.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Okay,
Dear.
Have fun with that theme that I put in.
Let's see.
Don't know what this is.
So the first thing I need to do is just extend what's there by a block. Second thing I need to do is look up a reference image, just because
Yep.
it makes it easier.
It really does. Like, sometimes it's fun to do these kind of games without reference images, but man, sometimes it's, it's just fun to like, well, okay, at least I know what I'm aiming for.
I mean-
Especially in this game, it's gonna suck regardless, so...
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can't state that categorically. I guess it's possible that they're not gonna suck, but all of mine always suck. And that was always intended as part of the funny, so...
Yeah, well, mine generally suck, but I also think you can say that categorically just because of the limited resolution.
True.
But
I could
It
buy that
could
there are
look
people...
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, it could look like really good pixel art, but pretty limited resolution.
Yeah, with the small resolution and the awkward like way of adding to it, yeah. Okay, now I guess I'm going to decorate.
let's see.
Oh, darn it.
This one, yes, I definitely could use all this extra time.
That's concerning. I mean, I can always find ways to fill my time, but the idea of needing it is scary. Yeah, okay. I'll call that good. If only because I'm gonna mess it up if I keep touching it.
Okay, we've got that. I need to unlock my phone again.
And
That's great. Mrs. Bat's trying to fall asleep because she's got to get up at early.
well, let's say you don't have
And
to
the
be loud
dogs
or
are going
anything.
off.
Of course they are.
But the dogs are going off. Hopefully my son's addressing the issue.
Nope, that just landed on the wrong spot. Gotta fix that. Okay.
Don't mind me as I'm tapped out of the game. What was...
That's a car speeding down this very short road.
No worries.
Oh,
We get a lot of those here. I totally get it.
thought it was some kind of electronic interference for a minute.
There we go. Okay.
There we got
I was
that.
just taking care of some of the social media posting stuff.
That's actually going to be the wrong color.
I haven't remembered.
It definitely could be a better coloring, but
I didn't realize the jukebox musics were in here. I'm not complaining. It's just a surprise.
there's got to be a better color I can use for that part again. But
I think that's all I'm going to do on that one.
no, I'm trying to pick the color that I want to use for these last two spots, which I'm almost out of time for. So
Yep.
we're gonna go with that.
I'm surprised you have so far needed all of your time for this one.
When you see it, you'll understand.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Two of my
okay.
props made it.
Okay. know if this is the right color, but it's the color I have.
The color you're given.
Yeah. I do think the limitations are part of the game, but sometimes it's like, man, I wish I had access to like terracotta and concrete
Yeah.
or something, you know?
Were you not able to use those?
Well, no, I mean, I limited it to
Oh, yeah. Okay.
well, also there's probably a limit to the hotbar bows system. Just in terms of practicality, can you imagine having to like click the map 20 times to get to the palette you wanted?
Yeah.
Like as it is, we've got 2 full hotbars of bows because you need a different bow for each color. For context, I'm using the power values of the bows because the arrow keeps that information.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Nope, a little too low. Okay.
Okay, that's on the other one.
This looks really bad. Okay, yeah, no, I'm looking up a reference.
Details. Oh, that's wrong.
Okay, I had the right
Alright, I'm
idea.
good.
Bad execution. Okay. Well, I've got time, so.
Yeah, you need it for that one.
Well, to undo what I did,
Yeah. You could probably get it done in the 5-minute range, but
yeah.
you saw that it took me the 7-minute range to do it.
True, but you were also probably doing a part of it that was a little bit more,
Straightforward.
No, I was
Yeah.
thinking complicated. The thing I'm doing is easy. I just used all of the wrong colors and put them in all of the wrong spots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe a little complicated, a little straightforward combo on that. I would say that it's mostly because I had to draw the entire middle section because the top and the bottom have a little bit
Yeah.
of leeway you don't have to draw.
Yeah. Fill this whole section with this color and then fix it from there. I'm getting a bit of lag, actually. I don't know if it's the server or if it's me. With all your extra time, what's your opinion of the Minecraft movie trailers?
Good question. I have watched at least one of them. Interesting.
Is that the kind of interesting that means you're actually interested, or the kind of interesting you say when you're trying to be polite and don't want?
Not quite either of those. It's interesting as in interesting that some of those are the choices you went with, and I'm curious how the whole thing will play out. But probably not to the point where I would actually go to watch it.
Yeah,
At least not in the theaters.
Yeah,
I'm probably not going to catch it in theaters, but I want to see it just to see what they did.
I am
Yeah.
curious to see what other people have to say about it. No, that's the wrong color. If that makes sense. Like, I don't tend to watch a lot of movies, but I'm at the very least curious what the general perception of it will be once it's actually out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that color does not look good.
Yeah, this is just going to be another one of those movies that's on my. I want to watch, but at the same time, my to watch list is so ridiculously long. I'll have decision paralysis of what to actually watch. I still have to watch
Understood.
most of the Marvel movies.
I've seen a few of them, but there's so many of
Mhm.
them, I don't think I'd want to watch all of them.
I think I'd want to watch all of Phase 1 at least.
God, that looks like a Muppet.
Yeah. As far as the
Well, then it's
Marvel
good.
movies go, it would actually be in universe chronological order.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I have
30 seconds.
seen all of them. Caught up with a bunch on YouTube after I started getting behind, and then got a Disney Plus special, so
I
I've been
want to
able
rewatch all
keep
the.
up with them as they come out.
I want to rewatch all the Star Trek movies, specifically original series and Next Generation.
True, Max. Very true. Max says with any adaptations, it's always a good idea to have an open mind and focus on the entertainment factor rather than the
Yes.
true source. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that the hard way when I was like a teenager.
Yeah,
I mean, okay,
Skyscraper.
I'm really glad we used the same color palette here.
Hey, the villager doesn't look half bad.
I am amused that both of us chose the same number.
That is
I-
amusing, isn't it?
I drew the bottom part of
You-
a
you
2, and
used
then you
pink
drew
as a
the
highlight.
entirety of 3.
You used pink as a highlight, and I decided to use it as the bottom part, and then I messed up the drop shadow, but that's okay. At that time, it was.
Yeah.
I
The
find it
reason I
funny.
added the highlight was to fill up a little time.
I think Selah started that with a 2, but it's not a 2.
I started
No, I
it at
think-
the bottom part of a 2.
Yeah, but nobody.
We didn't
get
think
turned
to.
into a 2. So I'm
Well,
like,
I think
well,
the
what
idea
number
was
has
that we
that?
would. Yeah. I think the idea was that we would each draw part of a number, and then like it would be like a 2 that's also a 3 that's also like a 7.
Yes.
yeah,
Hey, Knight, how's it going? And honestly, that's probably fair. Knight says 3 and 7 are the most commonly human pick numbers, which sounds about right. It's kind of like if I say pick a number between 1 and 100, I have a feeling a lot of people just thought like 36 or 37, because that is very common as well. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 being pretty common. You'll frequently say rate something on a scale of 1 to 10, but you can't pick 7.
I feel like that's when I
Eh.
round up to 8.
3.14159 something or other. 13. That is my number pick of choice.
I'll be honest, I picked the 3 because it's March, but
I picked
do we
the
want
3 because there were 3 of us.
or perhaps we picked 3 because it instinctively feels right, and then we came up with a justification after the fact.
And then I picked.
Possibility.
I started drawing the bottom part of a 2 because I figured that could morph into a 7 that could turn into a 3 or a 1 or something.
Do we want to do another long round, or do we want to go back to normal
Good.
length?
Probably normal length.
Normal length, just because it's challenging, but we don't have to.
Stand around and wait when it's not challenging?
Yeah, if it's something. Yeah, we'll probably get all the hardest ones now, but.
Yeah. Humans like to pick prime numbers. Honestly, yeah, probably.
Yes. I also like numbers that end nicely in a 5 or a 0.
We ready to go again?
You already changed the time.
Yeah, I already fixed it.
Alright, yeah, let's go again.
I like how quick it is to just pop into those rooms. Whoa, I almost teleported through the thing.
I'm not entirely sure You know what? I know what I'll do here. Let's see.
Yeah, that makes sense tonight. If you're specifically trying to pick a random number, no, those numbers don't sound random. Even though any number can be random, but maybe the next time we play this, we start on the 2-minute rounds, so then the 5-minute rounds feel like they take forever.
That's an idea. Y'all are never going to figure out what I'm doing for mine.
Well, thanks for making it easy on us.
I love how silly this game is. I definitely think the Minecraft world needs a lot more non-competitive minigames. Like, there's definitely some, but it's nice to just, hang out.
This is definitely in the non-competitive category.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, I'm actually done with mine.
Nice. Can I draw on a straight line, please?
No, you can't.
Yeah, I think we've established that's not gonna happen.
Oh, I should have put in a prompt for an upside down letter. That'd have been interesting.
Well, there's always next round. Although, depending on how much time we have left, we might be swapping to short rounds.
Wow, that's the thing. This flies by.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's like every year I kind of worry. It's like, well, we want to play for a full, 2 hours, and then it's like, turns out, yeah, actually, the games go pretty fast. Or feels like it. There's definitely, like, some games on our list that are like, okay, no, this is a 1-hour game.
Yeah.
Keep messing up.
Guess it'll do.
Okay, that looks good there. About a minute.
Okay. Yeah, it is a good timing for an ad break to have popped up on my end. We'll be a half a minute into the next section by the time it's done.
Oh, that scritching on the Mrs. Bat's knocking on the wall. She needs me. She's up for something.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm done with mine anyway. I will be right back.
There we go. At least got a highlight on it. I think it's the wrong colors. I should have done it with the lighter color and doing a shadow instead, but you know what? It's bad pixel art and it'll be fine.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, a little bit.
was quick.
Oh, good.
Oh, hey. This feels like the one I've done before. It feels like deja vu.
There is definitely nothing stopping the game from giving you the same thing.
This isn't exactly like the one we've done before, but it was
Close enough.
just me.
Remember, this is a feeding night.
Okay.
Zena Lee.
Just got her in. Thank you.
Okay, now I need this.
Can't tell what color that is. I hope it's this one.
Sometimes when I can't tell, I just kind of throw it at my feet.
What?
Were you saying you couldn't tell what color the bow was?
No, it's the color I'm trying to match on the top
Oh, the
row.
underneath, yeah.
Maybe not that one. I think it's this one.
I'm very curious how this is going to turn out, given what I've done to this prompt. Thank you. Let's see. 2-minute rounds are 120 seconds.
About,
And 5-minute rounds are 500 seconds.
something like that.
Yeah, I would not have finished this in a 2-minute round.
No, definitely not, but...
Actually, 5-minute rounds are 300 seconds.
300 seconds. Oh.
Still.
I've been... Basically, since I woke up, I've been in go mode, so...
Yeah.
Go, 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 yeah.
You've got tabletop sim after this, right?
Yep. Nice, relaxing board game. Virtually.
Yes.
What are you
It's-
playing?
Not sure yet.
Decide later.
Yes.
This is very much the wrong color. No, I hate that. Okay. We will just accept that is like that. Okay.
I don't think that's right.
You know, it's too bad you don't have a splash fill option that completely...
I don't even know how you would implement that. I'm not saying it couldn't be done. I just don't have
Yeah.
any ideas off the top of my head. And having ideas off the top of my head is what gets projects done.
The first shot basically covers the entire section of canvas in one color, and then every shot is individual.
I guess you could have a flood fill that just fills the whole thing, but that would only be good for setting a background color, I think.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Because you would want to make it very clear that this is not a,
Well,
you know, that it's not a fill within the lines.
I didn't get to finish that last color in the shot. Mid-shot, it changed, and I got a pixel on the first one already. It didn't even...
I only have 1 pixel to go by on this one.
Have fun. Now I've got Zelda music stuck in my head.
Yeah, I like the Zelda music on that. I forgot about it. He was in the tree earlier, and the little fairy fountain music was going, and it's much more elaborate now in Breath of the Wild. But I recognized it from the little 8-bit tune they were playing, just running the downscale. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love hearing the way classic tunes kind of continue to exist and evolve over time.
I could just sit and listen to Zelda music all day. I could just sit and listen to Sonic music all day too. That's what I grew up playing, and I would actually just sit and listen to the in-game soundtrack.
Yeah, why not?
Hmm.
Our games need a way to just play the music. I'm laughing at Max right now. Like, that's funny. I like that. I'll have to see it to confirm, but I'm sure you're right.
This one's tricky. We all. This one's impossible.
Yeah. There's only one thing I could do to do anything with that one when I got it.
Hitting the very top of the canvas is very hard.
Okay, I'm going to call that done.
Yeah, I think I am too, if only for the sake of my hand. Ow.
I'm calling this one done only for the sake of I didn't have but 1 pixel to go on, so
You do
I'm
your
curious
best.
how it's going to look. I haven't even needed to use a reference image in a bit.
No, that looks bad. Okay. I say I'm done, and I
Decided this one is not impossible. Oh no, if I keep missing my arrow shot, it's going to be impossible.
Actually, no, I kind of like that. Well, do not hold right click on the map. That's bad. Just the sound of
ASMR,
it.
but no.
Yeah.
Just
Kinda
the sound of
ASMR
it
about
drawing.
it.
Yeah, just drawing all of the maps all at once. I'm curious how many map files are going to be on the server after this. That's why I start with a fresh map every time, because you end up with so many.
Yeah, I ended up having holding down the right button and having a bunch of maps
Mm-hmm.
just spam through.
Under 10 seconds.
Oh no. Thought I had a shot. Well, yeah, it's impossible.
I drew a stick figure at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the tree looks. I was gonna go with the stick figure head, but I changed my. I went with it halfway through, and it's,
Yeah, you
this
kind of
guy's
have
brains
to.
are gone.
You kind of have to commit and just go for it, cause there's not much time otherwise.
That's an interesting skyscraper.
It's a
Yeah.
very large antenna.
Up the skyscraper.
Yeah, the tree did turn out pretty cool.
Yeah.
I tried to put a bird at the top. It kind of just looks like a black blob, but
A 2XL antenna.
XL.
it's very large.
Yes.
It looks like we only got about 15 minutes.
Yep.
But,
We
is
probably
that
have time
one quick
for.
round,
Yeah, we have time for like a quick round or something.
1 2-minute round, and then
I
we'll
was.
break things over.
Let's see.
I'm worried about the more complicated prompts.
Just draw fast and crappy.
Right.
Forgo quality, embrace terrible.
Oh, brother.
This one's gonna be the worst ever.
Yeah, it's definitely a repeat.
Yeah, that happens. There's not really anything in there to take themes out of the list.
Well, if it looked bad on 5 minutes or 7 minutes, imagine what it's gonna look like now.
My goodness, I cannot shoot straight at all. Okay. Get out of here. Fix
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
There we go.
let's do this, I guess.
There. No, I'm not gonna mess with it. There's only 40 seconds. If I start messing with it, I'm gonna break it. You know, you're right, Max. I am using a bow, not a ruler.
$22 seconds.
Yet there's that little urge, I gotta get it right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, swap hotbar and make 2 pixel corrections. Perfect!
Nice.
Weird feat, but...
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, good.
No, this is
Oh,
again,
no.
huh?
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. This is a very interesting one for a 3-parter. Okay, that and that. Come on, hit that. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
That's good enough. I'm going to stick with that. And good luck on the next the top third.
There, good enough. That looks really bad, but embrace being bad. Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. Sure. That is a error. There we go. Fix that. And let's see. I'm gonna bring this all the way down to here.
About a minute.
I accidentally shot into the area below.
It happens. I was never
Fix
able
it.
to figure out a way to prevent that.
I was able to fix it though.
Goody.
There we go. I'm curious what this is going to end up looking like.
This is gonna be a very tall, very, very tall one.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
I was going to jump off the edge.
Nope, not even close. That came out okay.
Eight
Am I even looking at
something.
here?
And mine is either a 0 on its own or part of a 9.
You tell. Oh, somebody did an 8, and I saw the top 4 rows, and I thought we were kind of doing like before. So I tried to extend up to a 7, and then the time started running out, and I'm like, that's not going to work. Just give them something. And I went up.
This is why I like the 2-minute rounds.
This villager looks more like a ghost from Pac-Man, but hey.
I see the ghost from Pac-Man, yes.
I was able to color them in the entire section of mine.
I decided I didn't want to bother.
I
chose not to. I probably had the time, but I chose
I
not to.
like it with only 2 colors is like, you know what? I could pull this off.
If
And
you're-
I have the
color
easiest
again. I just
section.
missed a few pixels. So
It's fine.
there we go.
Meanwhile, I actually put water in my pickle jar. Or liquid. It would be brine, I
Liquid,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brine. Yours has got, this pickle jar's got scum on top.
It's been in the fridge too long.
Yeah. Okay. Something, imaginary, something.
When you lights out when you
The
open the
fridge
fridge
door. Like,
let's see.
one didn't want to color. So are we getting ready for a swap over, or are we gonna do another one?
See, 2-minute round.
No, do we
would
have
be
time? It's
6
like 7
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah,
Minutes.
we can
If
pull
we-
off one.
if we
Technically,
go-
we could squeeze in one more, but we might not get. Sayla, do you need a break before you swap over?
Nah, I'm good.
'Cause you just did 4 hours of Zelda
Yeah.
before this.
After the first 2 hours, there was like a extended break, and I did stretch a little bit during that, and then before this, a bathroom break. So
Okay.
I'm very much looking forward to the dinner break that follows tabletop.
I can imagine.
I bet. Yeah, we can do one more. Real quick.
Oh,
Well, this one's so generic. Jeez.
yep.
Yes, yeah, and do listen to Max. At least stretch a little bit while setting up for tabletop.
Okay.
And I don't know, refill your
I
water or
do.
something. Of course, I'm the dummy who decided I was gonna listen to Alan stream a little Cribble last night, and the sun was up before I realized how late it had gotten, because I just wasn't paying any attention at all.
Yeah, I needed to go to bed when I did.
I wanted to stay up and see some of that, but my body did not let me.
Understand completely. Glammy!
Glammy.
As I say, we should make a point to play mini games as a group. We say this every year, but
Yes.
just, more often.
We
Doesn't
did
even-
briefly
yeah.
try to schedule mini games regularly.
It's hard because I work weekends, which means other than taking something off special like this, I can't really, participate in stuff at times when is good for normal people.
Yeah, and I am coming up on graduation, which means once I get a job.
On the other hand, if anyone ever wants to do anything on a Tuesday afternoon, I'm your girl.
Yeah, I cannot this semester. Geez. Oh, this is generic.
And
Okay.
No, I want to continue
What?
that color actually.
But yeah, Tuesday and Thursday this semester is just insanely busy.
getting screwing for me. You up here?
Yeah, hi. Sorry, concentrating. Oh, or were you saying, can you hear?
You hear my kitten crying for me outside the office door.
I actually cannot, so.
Okay, well that's.
So apologies for whoever gets this one following, but you're not going to have anything to go off of.
Yeah, I did the same thing to whoever followed
Yep.
me on mine. My apologies there.
Yeah, that would be me, probably.
It'll look better if I can fill in this. Good enough. I've got 20 seconds.
I'm going to prepare this for a quick transitional thing. There we go.
There's no capped peaks.
Oh gosh, okay,
This one's nice. I like this one. I'm gonna enjoy this one. What? Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I feel like this was the easiest one to finish up on because I have the top.
yeah, I'd say this is good. Okay.
No, come on. Go where I tell you to go. I can't even do shit.
Looks like the middle of that mountain's falling apart.
Yeah, I didn't have time to fill it all in, so I just like, well, there's some snow. It's a lot of snow on that mountain.
Yeah.
And then there's the peak.
Yeah, the peak with clouds. I don't remember what. Oh, Minecraft. Yeah, generic.
Yep.
Some water and the start of a tree. Block, the dirt block.
Block of dirt. Yep.
And the end islands.
Yes, I was hoping you could tell.
And
I figured it was like a 50-50 shot whether someone did or did not do the nether at the bottom. So I
I
decided.
didn't think about that. I was starting it out going, oh, well, we need water, lots of water.
Yep,
And
water
then I'm
good.
like, wait, I ain't got time for all that water.
All right. Got a pre-roll
That was
running
a
on
2
mine, but
grand.
that's a good time for me to cut
Yep.
to BRB, stretch, maybe
Yep.
grab a snack, and switch games.
And
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I love this game every time. We need to get Glammy into one of these, and also D-Minored. We might actually, depending on what we decide to do, play a little bit of this during the Minecraft minigame segment tomorrow. But I don't know when people are available, so